What's going on, you little assholes? Today I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2 for the 400th time in the last 5 days. What a surprise. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the maps today and whether I think they are holding this game back from being really good. I'm going to try to go through them one by one. There's not many of them. There's only 10 maps in this game right now for the core modes, which is it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Infinity Ward needs to get their thumb out of their ass or whatever they're doing over there at the studio. And they need to add some more maps because 10 is just not enough. So the first map I want to talk about actually is one that was removed from the game. I don't know, this is like a mystery right now. Nobody really knows why, but there was a map that was in the beta. It was called, I'm going to butcher some of these names. It's called Valderas Museum. Holy, I had more struggle with the museum part than the Valderas. Valderas Museum, which was actually, I don't know, it was an okay map. I didn't have the best time on it in the beta. It was okay. I mean, there was one part of the map that I feel like it wasn't necessary. It was kind of on the outskirts, and I feel like I don't even know why it was there. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it was like a grass area on the right side of the map, or left, depends what way you're coming from. But yeah, I feel like maybe they're going to add this map back. They didn't really explain why it was removed. I haven't found any information about it, but my guess is that they are trying to touch it up and fix some of the problems on this map. So yeah, this was a very mediocre map. Definitely not one of my favorite ones from the beta. Moving on, we have Greenberg Hotel, which was also in the beta. This actually is one of my favorite maps in this game. Again, there's only 10 to pick from right now. Well, there's 11 if you count the museum one. And this one actually plays pretty well. It's not huge, but you definitely can't use your kill streaks on this map. I mean, you can use UAV and counter UAV. That's about it, because everything's indoors for the most part. Plays pretty well. I do like this map. I mean, if you compare some of these maps to like older Call of Duty games, honestly, even the best ones in this game aren't anything to hype up or anything, but this one's okay. I can't complain too much. Next one you got is Albion Fortress, and this one, holy shit. Honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I love this map, sometimes I absolutely despise it. It really depends on your teammates, because there's a spawn. You can really get spawn trapped in this map. Like, there's a back spawn, and you honestly cannot leave it. Like, you try to go one way, there's a guy watching you through a window. You try to go the other way, there's people. It's just a mess. So like I said, kind of go back and forth on this one, whether I like it or not. Depends really how I'm doing and my teammates. Like, if they're good and we're spawn trapping them, I fucking love this map. If I'm the one getting spawn trapped, I hate it. Next one we got is Crown Raceway. I think this one had like some legal problems or something. I think they had to change the name. I could be mistaken by that, but it's obviously the racetrack map. You're not really on a racetrack, at least I don't think, but it's nearby. You're basically in the garage and you can see all the cars and hear all the race cars going by and whatnot. This map plays okay. Like, there's one side of this map, and I feel like it's the same for a lot of these maps. There's part of the map that I actually enjoy, and then part of it I just cannot stand. The white room, I don't know what the hell you want to call it, the garage area. It's like very white, almost like my ass, and I don't like the way that side plays. There's people sitting on the window, head glitches, just staring you down. You cannot run through that area of the map. But yeah, this one's, again, mediocre. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not something I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this fucking map. I just don't honestly care if it pops up and I get it. Next map we got is LSA Asylum. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Asylum. This one has the big building in the middle of the map. You can honestly go on the outskirts of the map, but I don't suggest it because there's usually a camper sniping and he's just laughing and giggling as he snipes you 400 times. Big building is honestly a lot of fun, especially with an SMG running and gunning. I actually do prefer this map compared to some of the ones. I don't know if that's just me. Again, this is going to be very subjective. Some of you guys probably love the maps that I hate and vice versa, but yeah, I don't mind this one. It's okay. Next map we got is my favorite map in the game right now, and I could be drunk for saying this, but it's actually Embassy. I do like this map. There's two large buildings, and they're pretty much touching each other in the middle and kissing and licking each other. It's very close by, but yeah, I have a lot of fun on this map. You can run and gun, you can sit back and snipe. There's a lot of windows, a lot of fast-paced action. Not a large-scale map, pretty small, pretty condensed, you know, high octane. Just a lot of kills to be had on this map, and yeah, one of my favorite ones, probably my favorite one in the game so far. Then you got Farm 18. I actually do like this one too. This is probably my second favorite map in the game. This one was, of course, in the beta as well. This map is It's got the building in the middle, just like the previous one, Embassy, and that's where a lot of the action is taking place, in like the shooting area in the middle of the map. But you can definitely go on the outskirts, and there's still a lot of action on there. Yeah, I do like the way this one plays. Again, this map is really notorious, I'm finding, for spawn killing. Some of these are just because they're smaller, but you can definitely get spawn trapped on this map. Then you got Mercado Le Almas, which was the fourth map in the beta, and I do like this one. This is like the market area map, kind of like Favela from back in the original MW2. It does definitely not as good as Favela, but similar design, and this one plays pretty good. I like how you can, it's very fast paced. If you go up the middle of the market, you're gonna get your ass kicked, so don't do that. But the outskirts, the layout of this map is pretty good. Allows you to play with an AR or an SMG. You can't really snipe on this map. I mean, you can up the middle, but most people are not going up the middle of this map. I don't recommend it. I do like this one. This is probably my third favorite map in the game right now. Say Embassy's 1, Farm 18 is 2, and then this one is probably 3. Would love to know down in the comment section from you guys which is your favorite map in this game. Give me your top 3. If you don't have any, then just tell me that, okay? And if I want to know your favorite map, top 3, and your worst or least favorite. I already know what your least favorite's going to be, but tell me anyways. Speaking of least favorite maps in the entire game, we got Santa Cena. I'm probably butchering that. Santa Cena border crossing, and this map is disgusting. It's one of the grossest things I've ever played in my life. This is probably in my top 5 least favorite Call of Duty maps of all time. I don't think I'm crazy for saying that. It's just a highway with 550,000 cars that explode nonstop. You can't see where anybody's coming from. You're dying from snipers, but you don't see the sniper. There's a little tunnel area on the side of the map, but I don't understand why they made this map 2 lanes. Like, it should be 3 lanes. I feel like it would play a lot better if it was 3 lanes. They need to add a 3rd lane on the left side. Again, left, right side, whatever way you're coming from. They need to add a 3rd lane on this map, and they also need to take away some of the fucking cars, because there's like 500 of them. Like, if they just took away half the cars on this highway, can somebody like get in there with a key and drive that shit off the highway? Jesus Christ, there's too many of them. But yeah, this is my least favorite map in the game, as you guys can tell. Just do not enjoy playing this. I wish there was map voting, because honestly, if they still had map voting in this game, I don't think anybody would vote for this shit. The next map we got is Tarak. I go back and forth with this one as well. It's sometimes it plays good, sometimes it doesn't. A very open map, on the larger scale, and yeah, it's great for sniping. If you're into sniping, you're gonna love this map, because it's, like I said, very open. You can see everybody running through the middle of the map, or even on the outsides. There's not many buildings and things to hide behind. This map's okay. I would say it's somewhere in the middle. Not a huge fan of it. Probably one of my lesser favorites, to be honest, now that I'm looking through these. And the last map I want to talk about is Zarqwa Hydroelectric. Holy shit, did I even say that right? Zarqwa Hydroelectric. Let's just call it Hydroelectric, because it's much easier. This map is something that confuses me with this map, to be honest, is that this is the only map in the game that you can swim in, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't understand why. Like, they added the swimming feature to multiplayer and to this game in general, but then they only utilize it with one map, which is kind of confusing. Maybe throughout the year with DLC maps, they'll add some more water maps. This one plays okay. Again, another very spawn trappy map, depending on which side you're on. And yeah, it's okay. There's a lot of different ways that you can get flanked on this map, just because of the underwater area. There's like 400 tunnels that you can go through and flank people and stuff, but this one's somewhere in the middle for me. I don't know if I like it too much. But overall, I just want to say, yeah, there wasn't a ton of maps that I was saying I like. And I think it's one of the big reasons that's holding this game back right now. I just feel like they needed to add more. Like, they could have went back to the OG maps and brought some of those. Where's High Rise, Terminal, Scrapyard? I heard there's rumors that they plan to bring those maps back throughout the year, but I was hoping we would launch with at least, 2 or 3 of the classic MW2 maps, which obviously didn't happen. I just think 10 maps is kind of a joke for a game of Call of Duty's magnitude. Like, this game is AAA, of course, one of the biggest game launches every single year, and to have 10 maps is just, it's ridiculous. You gotta at least have 14 or 16 maps. Obviously, the more maps, the better, because there's gonna be a lot of shit ones, and we wanna pick through those. So if there was 16 maps and, 10 of them are bad, at least you have 6, rather than right now, 10 maps and only 3 of them are good, or whatever the case is. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of these maps. Are you enjoying this game so far? Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys later.